Well, welcome on in, everybody. I'm glad y'all are here today. So yes, happy patch day. Well, for Final Fantasy 14 anyway. Um, welcome on in. Welcome on in. So as y'all guessed, today we're playing Final Fantasy 14. Yay, gotta love it. So yeah, today patch 7.5 launched, and so that's something that we are going to definitely get through today. It should be a good few hours worth of stuff, if I had to imagine. Um, In terms of story and content, a lot of stuff has come out with this one. So, definitely have to, may have to elaborate on some things here and there. But otherwise, though, it should be pretty interesting content to say the least. I'm hoping. Um, so, I mean, I'm excited, and you should be able to tell. Hopefully, y'all can hear that in my voice that I'm excited. Friday was FanFest, which we watched a great deal on with my birthday, and then of course today 7.5. So yeah. As you can see, we're already here at the main story quest line. So I think, without delaying it and stumbling over my words like a weirdo, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting right into it. So yeah, let's go ahead and go. But real quick, I guess before we go any further, so they did a lot of really good quality of life adjustments. Or one in particular that I'm excited about is the die system. So for anyone who's played Final Fantasy at all in its entirety, at some point in time you may have been introduced into dyes. So you can change the color of your outfit, like what I'm wearing, for example. Unfortunately, this outfit can't be dyed, so I'm gonna use another example. So let's do this outfit as an example real quick. So one of the adjustments that they made to the dice system is really great, because now, rather than having tons of inventory space pulled up of nothing, they can just fall into the standard Spectrum die. It's really convenient because now if I want to go and dye any gear, look, I have access to all the colors except for like a handful here and there. But it's really great because now I don't have to go and fill up my inventory of a bunch of, dye and all that fun stuff. Now I can choose any of the colors available as long as it fits within the standard Spectrum die. So this is awesome because now I can have a lot more fun with dyeing my outfits and glamour and stuff. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Also, as you can tell, I did change into a bun boy because prior to this I was a cat boy, but the other update that they did for this is they also updated this hairstyle for Viera. So now I have basically what I'm assuming, or what I'm dubbing as Soren's hairstyle, basically, because I mean, you look at my character, you look at this guy, hair is kind of similar. So yeah. So yeah, I finally have this hairstyle for Viera, and I have no reservations about playing Viera now. So yeah, we are no more cat boys. We are bun boys now. We got the big ears and everything going along with it. I made sure to make them especially big because big ears are awesome. So yeah, yeah. No, this is something that they included. It's a bun Soren. Where's the tail though? There is no tail. There is just ears. VR chat stream coming. I mean, maybe. I did think about doing it on my birthday, but... Hey, Soren looks at screen. Oh, you finally realized the error of your ways. Only because they introduced this hairstyle, Blake. If they hadn't introduced this hairstyle for Viera, then I wouldn't have done it. Just saying. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into the story here. Boop, boop, boop. And get to the fun stuff. Yes, plenty of rest. We got plenty of it, all right. Must admit, I thoughts often drift to the Mist Continent and our stay in Treno. Well, yeah, it's heartening to see the Milala prosper despite the odds, and my own flesh and blood strive in that Levin-racked landscape. Well, yeah. Sphene was eager to restore diplomatic relations, and I have no doubt that Alexandria will provide much-needed support for their neighbor. Well, yeah, that's what we do. We're the bridge. And too shall do everything I can to aid my home away from home, my wonderful, welcoming family included. For the time being, though, I'd say we've accomplished all within our power. For now. Soren, when you get a chance, bring all your dyes to a Calamity. I've already done that, like... I have already done that. And I gotta say, this new die system, loving it. 100%. Speaking of Shale, hello Shale. Shale and I were reviewing the decrypted files and have uncovered some intriguing details. Would you care to join us? Yeah, we love decrypted files here. Shale's eager to speak with us. Cool. Come find us in the digital lab. Cool. Alright, let's go speak to Shale. Wonder what it could be about. Can you hear me? Talking to two characters with the biggest ears. I was hoping to go through the MSQ with a friend, but then I remembered about my mental health appointment today. It's alright. I mean, the good thing about the good thing about the content is it's still around, so, you know, maybe there's a situation where you could potentially do like a New Game Plus or something, or they could do New Game Plus and go through it with you again. But either way, though, as long as they're there with you to hang out, I mean, that's the important thing. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, the content that you're going to need help with is the dungeon and the trials. So as long as they're there to help out with that, it's kind of like they're helping you out, right? Then, yeah. I mean, as long as they're there to help out with the dungeon and the trial. We're in the lab. Actually, am I feeling this glamour right now? Do I want to do a different glamour? Definitely not that. Well, maybe. Hang on. Hang on. No, it's not very black mage. Neither is that. I don't have anything that screams black mage, though. I mean, this kind of screams black mage, but I can't dye it, though. Do something like that. This kind of seems black magey. I really need that. You know what? We're gonna go with this outfit. This outfit definitely screams black mage to a degree. I need more glamours. I need better glamours. Blake, help me with that. You're a bun boy in this game. You know all the good glamours, right? I need your help with that. Now that I've converted and gone to the dark side.
You're just in time for a progress report.
Yay, we love progress reports.
Is finally complete. As we suspected, the data represents a partial record of Preservation's research documents.
Okay.
A quick scan of the files, however, failed to turn up the information Y'shtola.
Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Indeed. Also, Sean 233, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in.
Summoning techniques for that matter. While Calyx doubtless received instruction from someone possessed of such knowledge, there was naught to identify this benevolent mentor.
Thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. Thank you. I mean, honestly, dude, with the class restrictions removed, the options are endless. I know, but, you know, I'm not the greatest with glamour. As you can see, as you no doubt saw with my glamour plates, not all my glamour is exactly the greatest. So I gotta get some help from someone obviously far more fashionable.
I am, however, pleased to say that we found several reports concerning the key.
No, Johnny! And Sugi, ow. No, you can't have both. You can't have both. It's either hydrate or nut. You can't have both.
Nut.
We know the key is used to open paths between worlds,
Hello there.
and was a treasured relic of the Milala.
Yes, we do remember that.
And just as the Milala were unable to return after reaching the Mist Continent, so too was Preservation unable to gain a mastery of the prize which had passed into their possession.
I just want to make sure, can y'all hear the voices and everything just fine in the game? I have the volume at a good level, but I want to make sure y'all can actually like hear the cutscene dialogue.
The data suggests that a particular formula or procedure is required. A process which Calyx appears to have understood to some degree. Yet the key proved fickle.
Yes.
Perfectly replicating conditions was no guarantee of success. And even when they did manage to generate a modest portal, the destination was never the one they expected.
Random.
The reports practically screamed their frustration, describing the experience as being dragged around by a traveler picking roads without rhyme or reason. Serves them right, I say.
Well, funny thing about that.
After much trial and error, Preservation began to experiment with external actuation devices for the key.
Sup, Neon?
Striving to maintain a stable pathway to a chosen location, they conceived of the technology that forms the gate to the Golden City.
So, their tribulations ultimately afforded them control of the key.
Also,
albeit in a limited capacity.
I'm just gonna say this now, based off what I just heard. I am so glad they brought back the good recorded versions of Grahatia. Not gonna lie, last patch was kind of concerned. Was kind of concerned because he sounded very different.
Which, of course, explains why they were able to instruct Zoralja in its use. Thus enabling the unprecedented feat of transferring Everkeep and its environs to the source.
Yeah.
After the Endless Fiend took the key unto herself, she opened pathways to other reflections in her hunt for ether, did she not?
The Milala merely used it to facilitate their exodus. To think what the key has now wrought in different hands.
For all we know, the actuation device augmented the key's power beyond its intended scope. Were your goal to plunder whole worlds of their ether, a tool designed to simply transfer people would likely be insufficient.
Shale, I don't suppose you would be able to remove the actuation device?
Yes, let's take that off.
The machine made for that very purpose is still functional, thankfully. It shouldn't be a problem.
Nice. Let's get it off.
What do you think? We don't even know how the key works. If the device is somehow interfering or amplifying its capabilities, I believe we ought to remove it.
Yeah. Let's open that can of worms and see what happens.
Give me a moment.
Here we go. And it's off. What's about to happen? Oh no.
my word.
Ooh, that's a lot of ether.
Ishtola?
Keep in mind, only she can see that.
This is the first time I've beheld the key in all its unobscured glory. The sheer density is extraordinary. 'Tis akin to the structures we saw beneath the Tempest.
Now that you mention it, the ornamentation is reminiscent of Amarot.
Have you noticed anything since the key has been in your possession?
I mean, let's think about it, chat. I got struck by lightning because I had the key. People have tried to kill me for it. I know it's important. That's about it. Oh, Barnaby, why?
You're suggesting the key has some connection with Azam. A plausible theory, although one we are yet unequipped to prove.
Well, we'll have to figure it out.
My apologies.
Trial. What do we say about silencing your link pearl? But how you doing, Barnaby? Welcome in. Hope you're doing good.
Yes, this is Cryo speaking. That was Ojika with a message for us.
Yo, Ojika, I haven't seen him in a minute.
An urgent matter?
I'm not altogether sure. Tataru requires our counsel, and hoped to call upon us in person at the Baldessian Annex.
Yes, always set to silence before watching
Though
anything on the silver
disappointed we
screen.
were not present, she appeared content to wait until our travels brought us back to Sharlayan, insisting that it did not merit our immediate summons.
It sounds pretty important
Her
if
tone
it's...
suggested otherwise, however, and Ojika felt compelled to contact us directly.
That sounds pretty urgent. She wouldn't ask for our help if it wasn't.
Mayhap the time has come for another journey across the salt.
That's the ocean for us, chat.
You'd best go. Though I'll not deny that I'll be sad to see you leave.
Oh, it's okay, Shale. I'm sure you'll come back before it's all over.
Oh, Shale. I can't even begin to thank you for all you've done.
Relax after work?
We will
Nice.
be forever indebted to you and your Oblivion colleagues.
The debt is ours. We'll never forget the sacrifices you've made for us, for Alexandria. In the meantime, I shall keep sifting through the data. You'll hear as soon as I find anything of note.
Actually, I should like to stay here a little longer, if you don't mind.
You are most welcome.
And might I borrow the key for a while? I wish to study it further. With the utmost care, I assure you.
Yeah, we can trust Shistolov. Yeah.
Well then, shall we be off? Ojika will be expecting us.
Trail to the heavens. That doesn't sound ominous at all, does it, chat? Alright, so I was pretty confident to go into this with Black Mage, but I might change it up a little bit. You know, I think I might go as Viper. Because I really do love this job. This is a really fun job. Some would say that's a spiritual journey. I mean, yeah. Or should I go as a tank? Should I go as a tank? You know what, I'll go with Black Mage for now, and then when we get in further into content, then we'll feel it out. We'll feel it out. In the meantime, though, let's get to the Baldessian Annex and see what the heck is going on that's got people so worried. Can't be more serious than what we're dealing with right now, right? It's fine. There's nothing to be worried about. It's all good. Just misplaced fears and paranoia. Nothing that can. Nothing. That's all good. Welcome back. And a pleasure it is to see me. Oh yeah, I know. We came as soon as we could. Of course. Yes. Concern is much appreciated, and as it so happens, we'd reach a convenient juncture in our investigation. Shale and Istola have matters well in hand, leaving us free to make this trip. Yes! Halfway across the world. Well, that's a relief to hear. Now, let me fetch Tataru for you. Why don't you take a moment to relax in the main hall? I'm sure you'll all still fatigued from your journey. Yeah, sitting in a boat and for days on end is quite tiresome. And we're waiting. We're waiting.
Planning your next journey?
Oh no, just reminiscing. Thinking back to when you bought this map, and how you all encouraged me to make the voyage to Tural.
It was a trip.
Are you glad you did?
As if you need ask.
It's Tataru, the true end boss of the game. For those of you know, you know. But it is good to see Tataru again.
I'm so glad you're here.
Ojika contacted us. He intimated that you were rather concerned. Come to think of it, Alphino said he and Alize would pay you a visit upon their return. Have you not seen them?
Oh no, they were here. I was regaled with many a tale of your Turali adventures. It was only once they departed for Garlemord that the rumors came to my attention.
Rumors? What rumors?
Rather alarmingly, void-sent sightings seem to be on the rise across the star.
Huh? What?
I was reluctant to bother you with mere hearsay, especially when you had more pressing matters to contend with. But earlier I received a confidential report from the Grand Company of Eorzea. It's as if a mighty dam has been breached, flooding the land with foul creatures. For a blessing, most nations have managed to keep the invaders in check, and casualties appear to be minimal thus far. Though the same cannot be said for those regions with a deeper connection to the void. Their fissures continue to manifest without end, putting countless innocents in danger.
Well, that sounds pretty serious, so...
A deeper connection to the void. Garlemald is the home of the Reapers, is it not?
It is. Alphino and Alizé were there when the trouble began, and have since sent word that the situation has taken a dreadful turn.
Nothing better happened to the twins, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Alphino and Alizé is like a younger brother and sister. If anything happens, I will bleed this planet.
Thus concludes the abridged account of our time in Tiral. Now I shall leave you with the words of the late Dawn Servant, Galul Jar. Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
The rumor is that Alphino is a hecking nerd.
Rings true for
I can believe that.
no less than it does for the diverse peoples of Tuliolal.
And for Garleans as well. Even sharing something as simple as a local dish can pave avenues of understanding. It's up to all of us to forge new bonds, together.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing your tale.
Yeah.
Better they hear it firsthand than endure my clumsy retelling. Your words give me hope that we might achieve something similar here in Garlemald.
Can't help but notice they're wearing the same boots as me. Wonder if I influenced that.
Our time in Tiral taught us that much. And now that we've returned, it's time we rolled up our sleeves and got back to work.
I've already sent missives to the other nations, informing them of our Alexandrian friends. I also intend to notify the Garlean community officially. If both sides are amenable to the proposition, we shall gladly assist in establishing diplomatic relations with Alexandria and Tuliolal.
Already steps ahead.
Thank you. But are you sure you've recovered from your journey? It sounded like you've hardly had time to catch your breath.
They gotta be busy. Uh-oh.
Lapis Manalis is overrun with void scent.
Uh-oh. No good.
Sustained heavy civilian casualties.
What?
Plutium Squadron reporting in. We're under attack. Void scent appeared out of nowhere and ambushed us during a routine inspection. Damn it. Is that another fissure? Oh, no, no, no! Ah!
Dang. That's pretty ominous.
Comrades are under attack. We have to do something.
There's no time to lose. Come on!
The Garlean community is ill-equipped to defend themselves against such a threat. Even with the aid of the twins and the Ilzabad contingent, they face daunting odds.
It's alright, we'll go save them.
We shall leave for Garlemald immediately.
Thank you. I was able to contact Thancred and Urianger too. They're already on their way. With any luck, you'll be able to rendezvous with them on arrival.
Yo, we got Thancred and Urianger back. Nice. Glad to have these two back. Alright. Let's go with navel orange cookies. Cause that just sounds delicious. Yum yum yum. Alright. To the tertium. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Teleport, here we go. Why take a boat when you can just teleport? Isn't that convenient? Yeah, I heard about that, but it kind of makes sense though, you know? You basically took a random character and made him into something. I kind of get why he likes him though. Honestly, I thought he was going to say Y'shtola. Ooh, look at all these people. Hang on. I know there's a setting. Is it character configuration? Or is it general? There we are. There we go.
Drink water,
Okay.
dehydrated bitch.
Fine, I'll drink water.
You picked a frosty spot for a reunion.
Damn, Dankred, why are your voice so deep?
Tataru sent word that you were coming. Full glad am I to see you all.
Hey, why are you throwing stuff at me?
Though I'm afraid this is no time for pleasantries.
Doing good. Just doing
Plain
some
officials
Final Fantasy
opened
XIV
up
patch stuff.
Garlemald, inundating the region with void scent. As far as we can ascertain, there are two focal points.
Yo,
of
Obsidian,
their
what
assault.
up?
The Ilzabard contingent are combating the threat in Lapis Manalis. Although they have suffered casualties, they appear to have the upper hand.
Well, good. I'm glad they do.
As well they should. The many talented Uldan thaumaturges among them should be more than capable of closing any fissures they encounter.
A loafing vap? Got it. All good. We like loafing vaps around here.
Which leaves the second focal point, the Clutium.
The
Eulus
Clutium.
and the Garlean community are attempting to mount a counterattack,
doesn't look-
but are struggling to cope with the sheer number of void scent. They've fallen back to the north of the Imperial Palace. Can you lend your aid in securing the area?
Crossbow Sona for some more. I'm good. Just doing Final Fantasy 14 7.5 patch
With
stuff.
your blessing, I would tend to the wounded returning from battle.
Of course, Kryl. Thank you. The quickest route from here to the front is via the train tracks. Once we arrive, we can support the Garlean forces as we make for the fissure in the munitions factory.
Alright, we just got in here and we're already doing a dungeon. Love it. If anybody who plays wants to join in and help out, you're more than welcome to. I won't say no. Blake. Blake's like, you never asked me to play. Well, I'm asking you now. No, I'm telling you now. Whoa, I never said you don't ask me to play. Misinformation being spread? Nah. I just like giving Blake a very difficult time. It's the Bunny Fox dynamic, you know, that's kind of what we do. Also, chat, let it be known, Sora never told me what question he wanted. I did! I so did tell you what question to ask Yoshi P. I so did. I will go back on stream and I will find. Well, I told you in chat, so. Well, I told you not in chat, I told you on stream, so. Well, I thought you would be a good friend and remember what I verbally asked of you, but I guess that was just too much. I guess that was just too much to ask of a bun. Noted for next time. Noted for next time. I can feel Blake typing out a long message. Hey, there we go. Didn't take any time at all. Good. I mean, it's a new dungeon. I don't expect them to take forever to queue up. But sometimes they do. I guess it just depends on when people are... I mean, people are just not getting out of work on some parts of the site, so, you know. Ooh. Oh. Also digging the music. Alright, here we go. Might as well go ahead and reapply it. I'm not very good at Black Mage, so for any Black Mage mains that are watching, I'm terribly sorry for my lack of performance. I did not want that. Alright.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Yeah.
Appreciate the help.
Okay. Let's do this. Ooh.
We'll handle things from here. Take care of the Fisher.
Oh, we're all sprinting. We're sprinting. Okay, we're gonna be sprinting. What the hell is that? Eye of the Scorpion, not Eye of the Tiger. Come on now. don't like that. Oh god, again? That is a lot of damage. Well, that slows things down a little bit on damage. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. Woo! That was a close call. Right, I forgot. That was a bit on me. Like I said, I'm not good with Black Mage. Oh, I'm dead. I've been petrified! Yeah, eat that! Also, fun fact, I'm like 2 patches behind on story. I just don't care about speed 2.0. So I mostly just craft and gather my item levels, never an issue. Well, I mean, now's a good time to make some gil while you can, because apparently the all the courtly stuff, the prices on it rose because of the patch. You know, people getting ready for ultimates and stuff like that. So now's a good time to make money from what I saw earlier. Because, yeah, before I started, I was going to upgrade my weapon to the, I was going to upgrade my weapon, but, yeah, I saw the price on it jumped up dramatically. You know what? Give me money. Did someone say they're going to be right back? Oh, yeah, there you go. Meanwhile, I'm still over here waiting for Blake to teach me the ways, but Blake's being stingy. Very nice. Boy, he thick. Short. What a name. Short. He thick. Oh, okay. Oh. I don't like that mechanic at all. Basic vomit? Ew. What's basic about that vomit? It was all black and goopy looking. You can like you hoard venom exactly. Pay attention! Okay, I'm getting tripped up here. Why'd I come here as Black Mage? Why'd y'all let me do this? Okay, almost there. Stop running at me! That monk was determined, y'all see that? That monk was like coming right at me. Yay, I'm getting items. I don't need them, but I'm getting them. Okay, Astrologian, got it. I was like, why am I being targeted? But Astrologian, I forgot. The cards. I messed up that rotation. Like I said, chat, not good. With Black Mage. Oh look! Whee! Love that! That's so awesome. Whee! You're just flying away. I know, right? He fly boy. Yeah, pretty fly for a bung boy. Ah. Hi, Kami. How you doing? Oh. Good. How are you? Oh. Ah. What the hell? Malthus. Oh, he's voice acted. Okay. Carry out my will. Now for something different. Is it though? Oh yeah, a little different. I'll keep the dot up while we got it. Shit! The wrong button. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay, so that means keep moving. Okay. Well. Yay, I'm not gonna hit it this time. Oh. I saw that just barely. Yeah, we didn't die. Yeah, that's a win in my book. I love how stoic we look. We're just like, yeah, we beat it, so what?
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch.
Hi, Jixer. Ooh. I don't think I'm gonna get it. No, I didn't get it. Son of a bitch. The one item I really wanted, I didn't even get it. I'm so mad. Yeah, stupid RNG. I knew I should have come in here as a Viper.
I think that's all of them.
We need but seal the fissure to prevent further ingress.
It's over. I can only imagine the extent of the damage were it not for your aid. On behalf of the Garlean community, I thank you for all you've done for my people, for my home.
It's nothing.
I shall close the fissure post-haste.
No, yeah.
You risked your life in vanquishing the creature. Would you at least let me bear the burden of deciding its fate?
Oh, someone else gets to decide. Okay, cool. I'll step back. Finally. Sure, go right ahead.
You want to go back? To the void? Your kind have entered this realm before. Some seeking death that they might rejoin the life stream. But you would choose that dark, deathless place?
Understandable.
We know that pain all too well. If that is your wish, you must forsake this aggression. Go back to the Void and devote yourself to its restoration.
Good answer.
I have a friend, Zero, who hails from your home. She and her companions strive to bring light into the Void from another world blighted with imbalance. I hear their efforts have already met with some success. One day, they'll drive the darkness from the Void, I'm sure of it.
His soul is imbued with the will of all those I've consumed. We shall return to our world and seek out this Zero. Then we shall see if there is truth in your words.
Well, okay then.
She won't disappoint you. That much I guarantee.
Well, hey, we ended a fight without actually killing something. I say that's progress. It's good to see that, you know.
Bravo! I think Zero will approve.
Oh,
Get him, shy boy.
Indeed, that was truly heartening to see.
Understanding begets fellowship, right? I thought I might lead by example.
Well then, shall we head back?
Yes. That was good. That was good development. Looks like everything's successful. Yay. Bum, 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 bum. Onward to Thancred. Alright, Thancred, what you gotta say?
The Ilzabard contingent have contained the threat on their front.
Yeah.
Things appear to be under control, for the time being. Though it remains unclear why the fissures opened up in the first place. According to Tataru, similar ruptures are occurring across the star.
One thing is clear, however. The phenomenon is not without pattern. The tendency for fissures to emerge is pronounced in regions deeply connected to the Void. Places where the barrier between the two worlds is at its thinnest.
I fear there may be a place in far greater peril than Garlemald. Though it hath since been sealed, you will recall there is a great void gate that we...
Oh, right, there is a great void. Oh,
A gate which was instrumental in our bid to reunite Vritra with his sister and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Oh,
the moon.
The moon.
With our attention fixed upon planar fissures, I failed to consider this vulnerability. All other paths unto the void are but pinpricks in the veil
We're
compared
going
to
back
that
to the
great
moon.
lunar rift.
And that rift might be yawning open as we speak. We'd better hurry.
Yes, let's hurry. We gotta go save the
Let us make for
Loperates.
Bestway's burrow. I dare say the Loperates are well aware of current events.
We ought to have Kryl join
What?
us once she finishes
Katie.
tending to the wounded.
You'd rather see Cairo's moon? Wow,
I shall
okay.
likewise contact Y'shtola. Her knowledge of the moon's void gate is second to none.
Alphino, Alize, please do what you must to keep our world safe.
We'll be back before you know it.
Off we go! Back to the
A quick
moon!
word, if you will.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
I'm not sure whether you'll run into Zero during the course of all this, but if you do, would you give this to her?
Oh?
Emergency rations, in case of a protracted battle. Can't imagine she's eating all that well in the void.
Aw, does someone get a crush?
She likes dumplings.
Oh, yeah, you totally got it got it for her. Uh-huh, yeah, okay. He got it going for her. Good for him, though, I mean, yeah. Poor boys catching feelings. And they're worlds apart, literally. Wow, no teleport, we're just straight there. Okay. Oh no, look at all of them. They're so in disarray. No.
Given thy panicked state, I presume the Loperates too are beset with void scent.
Yeah.
Oh, what sweet relief it is to see you all. Yes, void scent. And lots of them. They suddenly came pouring forth from the crater.
Well, to be fair, we did kind of leave it there.
I dearly hope to find my worries unfounded.
For some unknown reason, the void gate seems to have partially opened.
Well, we didn't do it.
Off to activate the brands and halt the fiend's invasion. But she hasn't come back, and we've since lost contact.
I suggest we make for the brands without delay.
I agree. Let's go save the Loperates. After all, I'm a bun boy now. I guess I kind of have to save him, right? I am going to switch jobs, though. I think I'm going to go to Viper. It's Torgal! It's okay. A lot of people would like to see Cairo. And Cairo is the celebrity around these parts, so you know, it makes total sense. Oh dang, I was about ready to go all in on that little fight there.
I'm saved! I dread to think what would have befallen me if you hadn't intervened. Oh, I was never in any real danger, of course. I knew you would realize our plight and rush to our rescue.
Right. Sure. Yeah.
Aetherius is likewise plagued with void scent. If only we'd prioritized further development of the void scent slaughterbots, we could have stemmed the tide
Slaughterbots. I
ourselves.
kind of like that actually.
Oh, what a tremendous demonstration that would have been. Irrefutable proof that I was mankind's staunchest ally and the greatest lubberite to ever live. I can practically taste the praise.
Okay. yeah, there you
Fortunately,
go.
I was able to activate the brands. Should any more void scent emerge from the gate, they ought to be confined to the crater. Unless, of course, the void gate begins to expand of its own accord, or some gargantuan monstrosity tries to barge through. I don't foresee any major problems.
You just had to go and say it. You just had to go and say it. Yeah, see, you just had to go and say it.
Oh, nope. We're doomed.
So,
There you are.
that was so quick. We're good. Oh, wait, no, we're doomed.
I left the data in Shale's capable hands and teleported here as soon as I heard. And ere you ask, I made sure to bring the key with me.
Yay, she brought the key.
Then the real threat yet awaits us.
'Tis Gorbez's domain beyond the Void Gate. I wonder how he and Zero are faring.
Excellent question. Ooh? It's glowing on its own? What? Oh, and that's glowing too? Okay.
By the 12.
Wow, just like the trailer for the expansion. I know, right? The gift of Ethos? Ethos? Conceived by and guided by principle. Ooh. Hold fast to what you must and meet your fate without fear. Huh, we've heard those words before. Go forth, discover, unite the stars unto one. Ooh. Let none bar your path. Also high temper.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Gee. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. What is this? Big stretches. Good, how are you, Temper?
The head in your way!
Let them go.
Those weren't so long ago. Thanks for asking. Yeah. We're back on the 13th? Zero! It's zero. Dang, look at her go.
What are you doing here?
I'll explain later. You know what? No, we're gonna go with the cheeky response. A visit felt long overdue.
Only you could be so carefree amidst all this.
Yeah.
May as well make yourself useful.
Sure.
The gate's sheer size appears to have made it a tempting target.
Oh, who are you?
Enuo.
Oh,
A
there you
dread
go.
void scent risen from the benighted depths of the ocean.
Also, hi, Golbez.
They kept to the confines of their domain while Zeromus endured. No longer, it would seem. And once they had discovered a path to the Red Moon, they wasted no time in making the journey.
Okay.
Leave the void scent nearby to us. You take care of Enuo.
I can do that. Yeah, I got this.
Facing this many foes calls for a more familiar approach. Void scent can change their form at will. Both light and darkness are mine to wield.
Heck yeah.
Besides, what better to purge darkness from the void than darkness itself?
Here we go. Y'all do that. I'll take care of this. I'll take care of this dude.
Who dares face me? A mere mortal.
Yes.
Hast thou come in search of power? Renown? I fight to end this world without end. All who stand before me shall fall.
8-bit sounding music. Okay. Alright, I'm liking the music to this. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's see if I can find a good party quickly. Till then, we can sit here and wait. Not much else I can do. I know, it's pretty good. Dang. Hi, McCoy. Yeah, look at him. I don't know if that's ever happened before, McCoy. Congrats, you got flagged twice on that message. You made the bot really think about that one for a minute. Are you sure you want to post this before the auto mod? Nice. So far, so good. I think one of my favorite things about it is the new die system. Also, McCoy, they added this hairstyle to Mil Vieira, so that's why I changed. Yeah, they finally added it. It looks so good! There we go. The unmaking.
Dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark. The Void's power is mine to wield. Perish.
Ow. That is a very fast mechanic.
Accept your downfall. Doth the yawning rift not tempt you?
No.
The void consumes. Naught will endure.
Oh, what are you doing?
Neither past nor future.
Oh, well, alright. Darkness? No! Oh. Gotta run. I got $3.72. Do something to me. I don't know what you want me to. What do you want me to do? $3.72. Oh.
The underlings are no more. Now to deal with NOO.
Oh, do we have Zero and Edua and Golbez fighting with us? Hell yeah! Oh, what is that?
Light, protect us.
I will not yield my domain.
Oh, light and darkness together.
Is the power of the void.
Yeah, okay, Nine, what up?
The void shall never cease to be. My power is absolute. The void's power is mine to wield. Thus did all
on Science Gate with her friends. Nice.
Behold the truth of this world! Accept your downfall.
Oh no! I positioned it wrong. Okay, nobody else got hit. Oh, good. Thank God. Thank God. Oh God.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you? Be still.
Oh God, what was first? Oh, that hurt. Alright, K9, thanks for stopping by. Have fun binging.
Perish.
Whoop, but that's a fun fight. I'm almost afraid to see what the extreme trial looks like. Oh. Get him, Zero. Accommodate the healers. They did a good job of keeping everybody alive. I don't think anybody died during that, as far as I can tell.
I'm glad you came. We would have struggled to face Enuo alone. I presume you journeyed here to prevent more Void Scent from passing through the gate?
Yes, yes we did.
With Enuo defeated, there are none left in this realm who pose a serious threat. I dare say the problem is resolved.
Yay! No more threats. So this roll's good for a while.
Cause for alarm indeed. Tell us more.
Well, you see...
So the breach wasn't limited to the Void Gate. For better or worse, precious little has changed in the 13th since Zeromus fell. Have you noticed anything unusual?
I know not the reason events have unfolded this way, but there is, perhaps, an explanation as to why the Void Gate and the fissures opened.
Okay.
Here, in my domain, even the slightest change is keenly felt. When the gate opened, I sensed not the workings of some external force.
Okay. So they're opening how?
Rather, it felt as if the barrier between our worlds was weakening naturally, moment by moment, until the two came to meet.
And you think this weakening could be happening elsewhere?
'tis a possibility.
What of Razat Han and Garlemald? Eulus took mercy upon the interloper.
Yeah, he did.
Whether Void Sent or Garlean, we all share the same longing for home. Should we meet, I will gladly offer them aid. Please tell Eulus as much.
Indeed. Passing along messages is my specialty.
Wait, how exactly did you get here? No mortal could traverse the Void Gate in its current state.
I mean, there's that.
And this path of yours is still there. I cannot see it.
Oh, it's only visible to us, huh?
Nor does it reveal itself to me. Perhaps the path serves only the key bearer.
Good to know, I guess.
So it is not a means to travel freely back and forth. A pity. I would have liked to see my friends again.
Well, I mean, the trailer showed that others can join, so maybe we haven't figured that out yet. Or maybe we'll figure it out. Who knows? Ah, yes. Before we proceed any further, we must give the dumplings. This is the utmost of importance. The key bearers really Square Enix. You got the Kingdom Hearts team writing this story. Right? This does feel like a Kingdom Hearts plotline. Ah! No! Are you happy with yourself, Jax? Are you happy with yourself? Thanks for asking. Boxes kill? I mean, yeah, y'all keep trying to kill me. Not by drowning me with anvil drops. New patch is great, Jax. A lot of really good updates. Till our battle earlier, hadn't called upon darkness in some time. In truth, I find light a better fit these days. Hey, ever since you left, we've been roaming the void in search of individuals who would join our cause. Okay, nice. We return to the Red Moon after sensing into his presence. Rarely do we linger in a single location. However, if the intelligible where you speak does seek me out, it might be wise to return to my domain. Yeah. Why don't you join us with Inuo defeated? The source should be in no imminent danger. If I had like 8 seconds of downtime these days, I would hop back on. You just don't love me anymore, Jax. You just want to avoid playing this game with me, is what that is. Alright, so we go to the crater? Here's the crater. Also, Duke, why are you throwing purple at me? Yes! It does descent into the realm of Zero. I barely know her. You know what, Puns? You know what? I'd put you in timeout. But you're a moderator, you can just untime yourself out, so. Yeah. Excelsior. Shut up, Puns. Alright, let's take these to an elevated location so we can use it as a beacon. Because I thought it would turn you purple. Nope. Though that would be a good idea, though. I could have just used Torgal the whole time, but I was enjoying the music, you know?
Upon activation, these transmitters will shine with light from beyond, sent courtesy of our ever-watchful friends.
Here we go. Let's see what it does.
They will serve as beacons in the dark for those that would seek me out.
Actually, real quick, since I don't have the autoplay going on, give me a second. I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'm gonna grab the nutty bar while I was at it. There we go. Go ahead and turn on auto advance from here on out, now that we're settled. Hang on. The beacon, Batman! I don't know why, but hearing him talk makes my throat hurt.
I did not expect to see you here.
I am Zero, and this is my domain. 'Tis a safe haven for those who abhor conflict. Among those gathered here, many aspire to restore this world to how it once was.
Such a thing is possible.
Yeah.
Indeed. Though how long the endeavor will take, I cannot say. But for those of us abandoned by death itself, what do we have but time to try? and try again.
Very well. This latest ambush, your comrades spoke true. However long it takes to restore our world, you shall have my aid.
Oh, we got aid. We got help.
And you shall have mine.
Yay. Back to the moon. Moon's haunted, chat. This is proof right here.
Would you deliver a message to Euless for me? Tell him that we're making progress towards rebuilding our home. And I hope that he is too.
Enuo's Memoria will be safe here. The crystal containing Zeromus has been passed on to our allies in the First. If Enuo's Memoria might serve them in restoring their world, we shall likewise consider its transfer.
Okay. Yeah. Noted.
How much simpler it would be to aid one another in our respective fights, were it not for these boundaries between us. Safe travels, my friend. We take comfort in the knowledge that you're out there fighting too, wherever you may be.
Of course. Well, cool. It seems that we have the ability to travel between worlds now.
No luck, I'm afraid. It appears he's not in Mare Lamentorum.
Of course, it's Grahatia to find us first.
Wait. Is that?
It's always Grahatia who finds us first. This is why he's like the best. Like he's always on top of it. Look at how fast he runs to us. Oh, he's so cute.
You suddenly disappeared. We didn't know what to think.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't have a choice. Let me tell you all about it. I think he'd agree.
Shortly after you vanished, the Void-Sent incursion abruptly ended. We surmised you had a hand in that, but never did it cross our minds that you were fighting alongside Zero and Golbez.
To be fair, part of Cairo's personality is based off Grahatia.
This golden path you said you traversed wasn't visible to us either. Nor did we hear a voice. Ethos. Might this be the key's true name?
While many mysteries remain, for now, I am glad to learn the state of affairs in the 13th. Golbez's suspicion that the barrier twixt worlds has begun to weaken. 'Twould certainly explain the surge in fissures manifesting in the source.
Yep.
Yet what could be behind such a phenomenon?
What could be behind it? That's a good question. Uh-oh.
And who might you be? Not her void scent, I'd wager.
Ever so suspicious, Thancred.
Greetings.
Oh, just right out the gate. Okay.
I am Helmarut of the Asians. We are your sworn foes, I know. But on this occasion, will you not put away your arms? I wish only to talk.
I love Ally. She's like, "Do you want me to go in?" Like, no. Hold on. Let's see what she has to say. Come on.
Thank you for affording me a chance.
Bereft of the Unsundered, we were under the impression you and yours no longer had cause to continue your activities. That you should reveal yourself at this juncture. I assume you are the one who bestowed Calyx with the knowledge of summoning and the reflections.
Yep.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, there he is.
Was it necessary to reveal my present form as well?
Calyx. So he succeeded in transferring his memories after all.
Yep, so it would seem.
Be at ease. Even were I to occupy a combat-oriented vessel, I would not have the ability to defeat you.
Squirrel friend, no enemy.
You destroyed my plan, my life's work. I have naught to replace it, nor will I ever regain what I once had.
This squirrel's an enemy, Funds.
If you wish to speak, Helmarut, will you not tell us what it is that you hope to accomplish?
As you know, our star Aetheris was sundered into 4 and 10 shards in the time of the Ancients. As the will of the star, Hydaelyn perpetuated this unnatural division for millennia. And in the wake of her passing, nature has begun to reassert itself. As a wound knits itself together, the star seeks to become whole once more.
Oh, dang, okay. Also, hi, Rain.
Yes. It seeks to rejoin with all of its shards.
So a forced rejoining is happening, okay.
Unlike the one we Asians attempted to orchestrate, however, the star's rejoining will afford mankind no special treatment. All life and matter will be condensed into a single whole and remade for a new beginning. A complete rebirth.
So, an inevitable apocalypse.
Aetheris will return to the way it once was. Hundreds of millions of years past. To a quiet and peaceful time. Long before the light of mankind was kindled.
So it's like a reset.
Supposing for a moment we believe you, how can you possibly know all this?
Good question. How do you know?
It is an inevitability that I have foreseen since time immemorial. A future that awaits should creation be freed from the influence of Hydaelyn and Zodiark. The star is tolerant to life. It holds no grudges, and neither rages nor weeps for being sundered. Yet by the same token, it is indifferent to life's survival. No amount of devastation and death can compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning. The earth shakes, and mountains spew fire. Floods wash away the fruits of labor, and icy winds freeze and starve. Countless perish as nature runs its course.
See.
So many seeds of life have already been lost. Yet in spite of this, people continue to believe that the morrow will come. But it will not. For nothing lies beyond the solstice, when all creation is reunited. When that day comes, every last trace of mankind shall be erased.
Yeah, so a true reset.
I cherish man's journey. Despite losing his innocence and being made to live with suffering, he has forged ever onward. Strong, even as he is weak, his is a proud tale in the history of the star. It would be a shame for that tale to end. For all to wither and die, when some might yet survive. Would you not agree?
Yeah, but it doesn't justify the ends, though.
If a natural rejoining doth lead unto the solstice, then thine intent is to preemptively rejoin the worlds.
Correct. It was for this very purpose that Halmarut recruited suitable collaborators from the Reflections. Individuals like me, who would willingly doom another world in order to fulfill their aspirations.
Well, that's where we're at.
Winterers, we are called. And if you and yours seek to protect all life, then sooner or later you shall have to contend with us.
Even if everything you claim is true?
Yeah, you did some pretty unspeakable shit, bro.
What you've done, Calyx, it's unforgivable!
I do not ask that you be pragmatic, nor do I seek your approval.
Well, good,
Given
you
your
ain't gonna get it.
familiarity with other reflections, 'tis only natural that you are averse to our methods. But there is one irrefutable fact that you must understand. Should we take no action at all, the solstice will come, and no one will be left alive. No one.
Pretty ominous.
Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, You are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit.
Oh, what's that doing here?
Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
Wait!
Oh, okay, it's not a real axe. Or a scythe. Woo! For some reason I thought Zenith was about to appear and be like, hello, my friend. No, we got no! Well, that's a lot to swallow. And yeah, we got... It's interesting. Yeah, that was a brief oh no moment. Like, is he coming back? Ooh, all the Scions are about to get back together. I will say, Soren, FanFest is worth it just for the concerts, if nothing else. I mean, I imagine. I wish I did better in preparing for some of the other FanFests internationally, like in Berlin or Tokyo. Because I'm not gonna lie, it would be nice to go to a FanFest where the big reveals happen, but alas, I don't think I can plan a trip to Japan in October so soon, especially given my employment situation's coming to a very inevitable end at some point. So I'll have to make do with online for now, but. I will say though, if I do stream more Final Fantasy content, which I do want to, it is a dream of mine to be able to make it to the to the media tour just once, you know. Well, you know what I mean. Like, you know, the North American Fan Fest is meant to give us like a taste of everything that goes on, to get us amped and excited. But what I want is to be there for like the big stuff, the full trailer, the final job announcements, all the stuff that they've been holding back, you know, up until the January, or up until not January, up until the Tokyo Fan Fest. That's what I want to be there for. I want to be there when the full hype comes to a circle and everyone's like just ready to go, basically. But don't get me wrong, I'd still love to be able to make it to the North American Fan Fest, sure, because, you know, that's where, you know, everything that they've been working on starts getting announced. But there's just something about being there for the final, like, this is it. This is the full trailer. This is everything laid out that you're going to be expecting. But honestly, though, I think I am excited for the other fan fest. Don't get me wrong, but I'm excited for the media tour because I know a lot of content creators are going to be showcasing the new evolved, you know, battle system and everything like that. So I am curious as to see how their reactions are to, you know, the new system, but also just to see it in action as well. Because I know right now that we were told that it could change and it's still in early development. So what we've seen so far is not 100% guaranteed, but I would still like to see it all the same though. So yeah, it's a lot, but yeah. Wow, it's been a while since we've all been back at the Rising Stone. This is awesome. Memories.
Long it hath been since last we gathered here.
Hi, Gemini. How you doing?
though our order's dissolution was indeed in name only. Thereafter, we did largely operate independent of one another.
Yeah, we did. We did.
All of which is to say, full glad am I to stand in such esteemed company.
Aw, you flatter us so much.
Apologies for our delay. We're reporting for duty, as bid.
Yeah, welcome
This
back.
is everyone that we could round up on short notice. The others are still en route. Estinian alone we weren't able to make contact with, but we're working on it.
Of course.
No doubt his link pearl is buried at the bottom of his bag.
My thoughts exactly.
Knowing him, he'll turn up when we least expect it.
Now, as much as I'd like to savour our reunion, Tataru tells us there have been developments.
Ah, yes. Here's the developments.
Will you apprise us of the details?
In short, Horori, we are all fucked. We are so screwed.
The Winterers and the Solstice.
The veracity of Halmarut's claims remains unclear. Yet it cannot be denied that, in his bid to convert the living into endless, Calyx was privy to knowledge of the reflections and more.
And the Winterers are formed of others, like him.
So it would seem. I gotta go deal with them.
In light of the recent Void Sense incursions, I believe it would be wise to treat the Solstice as a genuine threat. The problem is how to deal with it.
It is a question, but we'll figure it out.
Both
Based on the trailer, we
Source
will.
and the reflections are home to irreplaceable life. I would protect them all if I could. But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation...
Yeah, we can't be harbingers of doom like that.
then what can we possibly do? I wonder, was Hydaelyn aware of the solstice?
That's a good question.
Given that we had no knowledge of it when you journeyed to Elpis, you couldn't have warned Venar. So it is entirely possible she was unaware. But in the course of sustaining the Sundered Star, she may have glimpsed this eventuality.
Maybe. I'm gonna say I think she knew, but she's choosing to trust us on this one. She's trusting us with everything else so far. So I'm gonna stay positive and hopeful.
So she believed that we could overcome this trial as well. Or rather, that the choice was ours to make.
That's what I'm gonna choose.
Whichever it may be, it is we who must find the answer. We who live in the here and now.
Perhaps we could take a recess? Oh, I dare say everyone could use a rest.
I agree. This is a lot of info to unpack.
Indeed. We have ample food for thought, and it would be good to catch each other up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ere I forget, Heron, I believe you should keep the key, Ethos, in your possession. After all, it seems that is one mystery I am not destined to unravel.
Well, you put it like that, I kind of feel bad. Alright, let's talk to folks. Aenor and I were training in Gridania when Voisin attacked Fellswood. Thankfully, we were able to fend them off with the help of the Twin Adders. Yeah. When I heard the invasion had already spread across the star, I realized the gravity of the situation and ordered a confidential report sent to the other Scions. Okay. Yeah, so that's why Tatara was quickly apprised. Smart, smart. Ishtola. Judging by your guys, Clemens, your studies must have been productive. Yeah, she rocking the Astrologian look now. Mastered the fundamental principles of Charlian astrology. Ooh. At one point I considered exploring other healing arts, but decided to preserve with more focused training to better leverage skills in the battlefield. Smart! Mid-tier! How you doing, mid-tier? Let's get a shout out for the coolest wolf on Twitch. How you doing, buddy? You're good. You're good. It's a lot. The Coltonay and I remained in Corvos to monitor the situation among the Garleans and the Corvosi. Gotcha. So you're just doing Allied Society or Beast Tribe reporting. Gotcha. Thank. Decided to spend some time exploring Shaktaral. Okay, that's where y'all been. On your honeymoon, I bet. We journeyed east through Lozenheta before heading up to the coast to the frigid Ariches, where they revere a storied beast of the sea. Ooh. The excursion only served to reinforce just how diverse Tyrell is. Well, yeah. Well, I'd say we still have plenty to see on the continent. I mean, yeah, we could maybe go back there one day. Not for a while, though. Not for a good while. I think we've had enough of Dawn Trail for a few years. Lots to formally withdraw our efforts from Garamal. It makes sense. By saving everything, we save them in the process, so I can see that being a thing. Tataru, what you got for me, girl? Yes, a proper break in Dawn's respite. Heck yeah, let's do this. Let's go take a break. I'm not gonna take a break. Okay, just like, I'm gonna take a nap. Uh-oh, there we go. Ah, yes, the moon.
Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit.
No.
Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
Are we gonna have to become like Xenos?
I detest evenings such as this. Too bright, too stimulating. The mind distracted by the inconsequential. You needn't be so wary. I merely come to offer information before my departure. Halmarut and I will soon cross the rift to observe the enactment of another Winter's plan. Our destination is the fourth.
Okay.
A world locked in ice, whose lands are blanketed in thick clouds. In order to survive, man has fled to the skies, using great magics to establish new civilizations.
I'm gonna choose the first one. That sounds exciting. Gonna be. That sounds exciting.
It was not my intent to excite. I have my own designs I would see realized. Nothing more. Believe me or don't, as you like. For all I know, you lack the means to follow us anyway.
This is why I don't trust squirrels, chat.
What Halmarut said to you earlier. She suggested that dealing with the reflections might satisfy your ambition. But is that truly so? You have seen battles beyond counting, have defeated even the fear of death. Is there some conclusion that you seek, no matter the cost?
Damn, that's a heavy question.
I will share with you a truth. We Winterers each have an ambition that we wish to fulfill. To that end, we may share information with one another, but we do not necessarily share the same beliefs. Just as you and yours decried my actions, I find those of my fellows objectionable. Be that as it may, it is the culmination of our lives' works that we would bring to the world, fruits born of undying devotion, daring aspiration, and unwavering ideals. No matter how we are reviled, no matter what we must steal, our actions will be vindicated by those who abide in the future we create. In your benevolence, you may seek to save everything and everyone. But once all is consequently consigned to oblivion, your noble deeds will amount to nothing more than folly. For no living soul shall remain to judge them.
Why don't we just get him now? I know why. We're not cold-blooded killers. Even though I'm sure there's a little voice in the back of our heads that's like, do it! But no. Scattered stars are doomed to mend. How turns the sky to winter's end? Wow. Well, I guess that's MSQ for 7.5. All right then. That's left us on a bit of a cliffhanger. Not much to do now with story until I think September or August. I don't remember the time frame that they said, but I know it's sometime, I think sometime September. That would make a lot of sense for the next patch, because that's a few months. That's at least 4 months before the next expansion. So yeah, we definitely have some time. Well, more important thing is we have time to catch up on some other stuff. So that's a good thing. I'm glad that we do. But that was a lot to take in, for sure. Either way, it's exciting. So, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happened with this expansion, or not this expansion, this patch. So, I know the new 24-man raid is out, the final one for this expansion. Unfortunately, with this character, because this is the first time going through the story, so with this character, I have not done any of the 24-man raid stuff yet, so that does kind of put a little bit of a damper on things, because, you know, I haven't, at least I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think I've done any of the 24-man stuff, so I have to unlock that. And then I still have to do all those raids, so that's going to take a little bit of time to do. I still have classes to level up on this character, so I got some stuff to do still. You know, we could explore some of the dying stuff, which we already did, so, like, you know, there's no need to worry about doing, like, dyed gear and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, I could try the new extreme trial. Unlock beast. That's not this expansion, is it? Like, I thought it wasn't until 7.5 something or another. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not gonna come out until I think 7.55 or something like that. Unless it did come out in this patch, but I don't remember seeing anything in the patch notes about it, though. In the job menu? I mean, yeah, it's right there, but I don't think they've added it yet. Oh, let me go double check. Maybe I missed something. Oh, yeah, so per the patch notes, it says, in anticipation of a limited job Beastmaster's release, the Beastmaster category has been added to various UI screens. So it hasn't been released yet. But they went ahead and added it anyway. I guess like one less thing to worry about. So yeah, we don't have Beastmaster just yet, but rest assured, when it does come out, I will definitely I will definitely play it, just for something to do, you know. But I think though, because of some of the upcoming changes that are happening to the battle system, I may hold off on leveling the remaining jobs I need to level, because I really do want to see how the leveling works with some of this. Ow, I'm just hurting my character. I'm like killing him slowly. I know he regenerates the health, but I'm just killing him slowly at this rate with with his poor knees. He's just like, please stop. But yeah, so no Beastmaster yet, I'm afraid. Oh, I lied. Sorry. Beastmaster isn't supposed to release until 7.56. 7.56 is when Beastmaster releases. Also, this dude has the audacity to call himself Box God? Really? Really? He doesn't know who he's dealing with. Oh, I could do raids, because I do need to start gearing up some jobs. So I got some gear. What'd I get? So that's for this. I could be. You never know. Okay, so that's for tank. That's... Go ahead and get rid of that, because we don't need that. You can go ahead and equip this for healer, though. Go ahead and start getting that level up. I do a raid or two. We do need to gear up after all, and there is no harm in doing so. Oh dang, I can get one more and I can get another weapon. To get this, what do I need? I already got this, so I just need 500. Okay, so I can get a new weapon here soon. Cool. So the NOO weapons, let's see what they look like. I don't really like that. That's not cool. Let's see. What about... Here we go. What about Viper? How does Vipers look? No, not a fan of that. What about daggers? The daggers look alright. What about the scythe? Ooh, there we go. Actually, that's a pretty cool scythe. What about the gunblade? Not bad, but not what I'm into. That's not too bad either, but... Definitely a no-go on the axe. A bad sword, so some stuff. What color carbuncle would be good for in-game? I mean, you're going green, you can't go wrong with blue, so you can go with either the emerald carbuncle or just the regular carbuncle. Because green and blue always work really well together. Idle Tingle Bottom? Okay, I love that name. That's a good name. That's a good name. Alright, just waiting on 2 healers and a tank. Yes, Sugi. Yes. Bum, bum. That's a happy dice. Well, I suppose while we're waiting, it wouldn't hurt to do a little bit of shopping. So let's go to the guild area and see if we can't find ourselves some good, better glamour. Hey! Alright, here we go. I guess we'll have to wait on the glamour for now.
It's the shocking true face of the villainous president, the mighty serpent of yore, the Lindworm!
Never had a choice. Never let the ops calm them nerves. Got the whole world watching.
2 Black Mage, 2 Viper. This thing's gonna go down quick. Wow! Holy crap, that's awesome! 2 Paladin, 2 Viper, 2 Black Mage, 2 White Sages. Wow. What a party comp indeed.
His arm has a life of its own! Is this the power of the mythical Lindworm? His arm is slithering out! Oh, that's disgusting! Watch out! That is one cruel coil! Oh no! The champion's been crushed!
Always feed your pet snake. Wow. Everybody in the chat's unhinged right now. It's great. I know y'all can't see it, but it's funny as hell though.
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach. His arms are snaking round the ring. What's he planning?
Cool, I got it.
Oh no! The gore has lashed onto the champion! Don't panic! Another attack evaded with applause.
Okay, I didn't get hit. I thought I got hit. Yeah, we're getting it down pretty quick. That's not bad.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
Oh no, someone turned. Oh god! 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 Ah! It's because the other tank was down. Was I doing the most DPS?
Victory goes to the champion!
I don't know if I was doing the most DPS or not. That's the only,
Regeneration be out of control?
maybe I was, because that's the only reason why I would be
The Lindworm's completely healed.
targeted for that.
Outrageous regenerative power! Is there no limit to his regenerative capacity?
Too early. heal too, right? Yeah, on top of the world. Yeah. Let's go ahead and eat it all. Interesting. I think I was doing really good there for a minute, and then the other tank died, and then, you know, I died because of that tank, because that's a tank buster. DPS and healers are not meant to take that damage. It didn't help that I'd already popped my damage reduction, my feint. I may have been able to potentially survive it, but I don't think I would have been able to, though. There's no way. Unless I had, like, all the shields on me, which we had 2 sages, so it's possible, but I don't know if they... If they put a shield on me in time, I wasn't really paying attention. Either way, I died. Not much I can do about that now, so... Except cry. No, I'm not gonna cry. But, okay, chat. I think with that, we completed 7.5. You know, we've been going for just about almost 3 hours now. I think now it's a good time to go ahead and raid on out. I do want to get dinner started, and I am going to rest my eyes a bit because I've been straining myself all day on the computer with stuff, so I definitely want to take it easy. Is Johnny streaming right now? Is that why he's is that why he's not been pestering me in chat lately? He's doing art? Okay. Okay. I mean, we do love Johnny Doodles. We do love pestering him. I mean, how much longer is he planning on going, though, is the question, because, you know... He's only been for an hour, so yeah, he usually goes a couple hours. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and raid into Johnny. Why not? You know, we love supporting Johnny, and he is working on art. He is a fantastic artist, so... Get off the computer screen, Soren. You can't make me. I'm doing it myself. So in your face, Blake, in your face. But alright, let's go ahead and get this raid started for Johnny. There we go. Alrighty, folks. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me and indulging in my little Final Fantasy excursion for a couple hours or so. Really appreciate those who stopped by and hung out for a bit, even those who might have lurked and stopped by for the first time. I hope you enjoyed the content. I tried my best. But everybody enjoy the rest of your evening. I do plan on streaming again here pretty soon. I am going to do some art because I do have a commission that I need to work on. So we are probably going to go into the early planning stages of that because it does involve a background, and y'all know I'm not good with backgrounds, so I got to do everything in my ability and then some just to make it work. So, but until then, everybody, thanks again for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you all again soon. Until then, let's go pester Johnny and show him some support. Later!